Good afternoon, good morning, buongiorno, amico, doveva, tutaposto, lamogun, lajisa. Latos, wherever you might be hearing my voice from, this is Let's Gist Reality Podcast, brought to you by Sam Skudi Media Limited. As I talk, before anybody will tell you something, say not tell anybody that thing that they call unquestionable, a big questionable character. Today, we are going to have a very, very interesting episode. So 100% educative, because the man we have right now in the studio is right from day one, deeply granite casted. I want to say I respect him for his intellectual sagacity mixed with common sense. You know, Igbo people say common sense is not common. But before I introduce him properly, I have my co-host in the studio. They say ladies first. Let me introduce a nurse that is a virgin. In short, the oldest virgin we have right about in the whole of Benin City. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for International Siwa. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Correct, yeah, you fresh. And also to my brother, my friend, a celebrity, a content creator. If you want to monetize your page, he did there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for International Celebrity Nelson Wine.
Somebody praise the Lord.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I've told you before, a man that I respect so much, a man that have 101 respect for the Benin Traditional Council.
Okay.
For when we talk about Benin culture, these are the people that are piloting it, putting Edo in the map in terms of promoting Edo cultural heritage. And ladies and gentlemen, he's no other than a man I respect so much. He's a philanthropist.
Yes.
He's a man that believes in giving.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
permit me as I introduce Chief Dr. Osarodion Osaigi.
Yes, sir.
He
said.
And ladies and gentlemen, he's the CEO, the president, the founder, God sent foundation. Is one man that has a free school, like free, everything free in the whole of Edo State. You can go and verify. School fees is free, food is free. And also is a man that when I was growing up that said, let's keep Edo clean. You know him and I know him. His name is a household name in the whole of Benin City. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start with the answer question. We'll not be friends now again. All right, welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for your introduction.
I am so happy to have you.
Thank you.
I know that and that when we're growing up, we're trying to, Benin.
growing up.
Yes, when I was growing up. when I was growing up, Ambassador Dion Osaigi. Now I would say know you that time. Like that time. Yes. But as time goes on, how you take, because this the way they do it, don't take, and you see they do them.
Yes.
Can you just tell us the journey so far to this?
Well, viewers around the world, a very, very good afternoon to you. Once again, my name is Ambassador Dion Osagi for short. And people like to call me Mr. I can't do it alone. And obviously, I can't do it alone. When it comes to social welfare, social problems in our community, it takes a village to make a change. Okay, so talking about, say, what did make me they go on so far? Now, passion. Once you are passionate about something, no matter the obstacles, you just keep going. So I grew up here in Edo State, in the local government, where my mom was a teacher at Uwelu Primary School for 40 years. So
Okay.
she taught there for about 30 years.
Wow.
Yes, Uwelu Primary School. My mom was a teacher for 30 years. And growing up in Ogida Uwelu, I saw the love, unconditional love that my mom had for children in the community. So when she retired, moved to the United States, I feel like it's my responsibility to continue to uplift people in my community. That's how we started the Godwin Foundation, started a free school, free food, empower women, and we are still at it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But of recent, we found out that apart from being a philanthropist,
Sure.
you are also a politician.
Sure.
How would you rather rate the outgoing government? Talking about His Excellency Inagoga Obaseki, the present governor of Edo State, how will you rate his performance so far
Well, when you
in
talk
eight
about
years?
being a philanthropist and a politician, I think that every young person should involve themselves in politics, because at the end of the day, if you want to see a change, you have to be a part of the change. Nigeria today, you see 90% of the youth that say government not good, government not good, government not good. Can't you be in government? Today we have a young incoming deputy governor who is just 44 years old. That should be a big motivation to each and every one of us. As far as the outgoing government, I think they totally failed.
Hmm.
They failed in every single area based on my own idea.
Yes.
Every other person's opinion may be different. When you look at entertainment, for example, this is an entertainment.
Yes.
You guys here, if you can tell me one thing you have benefited from the government, then maybe I don't know. Look, entertainment has failed in Edo State.
Hmm.
Before now, you see different celebrities coming to Edo State. Local musicians are being sponsored, put it on live stage. Ring Road, for example, was a city that everybody want to go to Ring Road at night. I was just there last night. It looked like a graveyard.
Hmm.
Every city center should be filled with entertainment. Nightlife. Where is nightlife in Edo State? There's none. When you talk about agriculture, have you heard any single project that the government of today has said, you know what, let's create an Edo farm?
Oh.
Where is the Commission of Agriculture? Where is this idea? How many youths of the University of Benin or the College of Agriculture in Igborahi have they been able to give a soft loan to even start a fish pond? That's a big failure, right? When you talk about youth empowerment, how many youth are being empowered? Talk about sports. What's going on? So to me, I think that the government has failed totally in terms of everything, security-wise. Every day there's kidnapping everywhere. It makes me really sad, and that's why I decided to join this government, to be able to join hands with them to make a difference.
Okay. What kind of relationship do you have with Governor Godwin Obaseki? Because I've watched some of your video where you attacked him.
Yeah, I don't have any personal relationship with him. He's our governor. He's just a public servant. He's our servant. He's working for me.
Yes.
So I'm his boss.
Okay.
Then I have authority to ask him questions how things are going. I mean, what I hate about this new government is that over the years, in the last 8 years, I've done so many proposals that can benefit the Edo people. Just like my work. Single-handedly, I know how many youths I've removed from the streets. The records are there. Single-handedly, I know how many people I've empowered. Now, just imagine if the government has said, you know what, that young man, we love what you're doing. How can we support you? I'm not asking for funding. I'm not asking to fund the government to fund me. I want to put my fund to support the government. Now, how do you expect me to feel if I created a proposal called Edo in Diaspora Summit? This proposal was to make Edo people in diaspora come home and invest up to 1 billion naira every single year.
Hi.
Yes, the proposal was submitted to Commissioner Aero, the diaspora commissioner then. The governor signed the document. I saw it. Edo Diaspora Summit. Imagine all the intellectuals in Edo in diaspora coming together to say, you know what, this month we are going to build a hospital in Akoko Edo. Next month we are going to do in Ego. Imagine what we could have done 8 years. The proposal was ignored.
Hi.
How do you think a man who has a dream for a better Edo, a man who want to carry my diaspora people along,
So sad,
brought an idea that will not cost the government a single dime, but it was ignored? You want me to be happy? No, I cannot be happy about that. All right. So I don't have any personal hate for him. I just hate that he called himself a technocrat and there's nothing crafty about him. I think it's a failure, and we can't wait for him to leave the office.
Okay. Do you think the present government would do more than the past government? If you actually think so, if it is yes, your answer is yes. What makes you, what gives you that confidence in this present government?
Well, my answer is yes, because if you look at the people supporting the current government, those are progressive people. We start with our leader, Adam Soshomole. I mean, you cannot take away the fact that Adam Soshomole opened a lot of people's eyes in Edo State. Adam Soshomole brought development to Edo State. The records are there. I didn't know that there was so much money in government until Adam Soshomole came and started fixing road, renovating schools. Adam Soshomole is there. Dennis Idaosa, we saw what he have done in Dovia as a rep member. A rep. Imagine all the reps in Nigeria do what Dennis has done. There will be a massive change. And of course, I'm here. I'm a part of the government. A lot of good people with great ideas are a part of this government, and we are going to work with the government to push the government forward. So that's my confidence I have for the government that there's no way we are going to fail. Look at the other political party. Look at the people in the government. People who have mixed us. People who have look. Let's keep it that. I don't have any enemies today.
All right, thank you so much. As a Benin man, as a traditionalist, as somebody we carry Benin matter put for head, there's a saying in Benin that woman, I hold na meroji.
You know.
Now, over the years, we have seen you having issues with the outgoing government. How do Benin people in diaspora feel about this? What on our own, we supposed to support our own. You know, in Nigeria, we are very, very. Have you been attacked? Say, are you a Benin man? Are you not the? Have you been attacked?
I'm constantly being attacked, and that's a part of life. If you want to do something, you have to be prepared of being attacked. Well, as there's good person, there's also bad people, right?
Yeah.
So when a good person is pushing for growth, bad person will be pulling you down, just like Jesus and devil. So we have the same package in this world. So I'm constantly being attacked by people who love the governor, and most people who love the governor are people who are benefiting from him. Go and check people who are saying governor do this, governor do this. These are the people who are constantly benefiting from the government. So being attacked is never a problem, both home and in diaspora. But the good thing is that most people who supported the government then are now with us. They are now seeing that what we have been saying, the cry of Edo people, a governor who does not respect our kingdom, I mean, it's enough not to support him. How can we have a government who want to take our own father, the Omonoba Nedo, Oba Ewari the Ogidigan, a king that is well respected all over the world, a king that pastors will come from all over the world to come and bow down. You as a governor, just 5 minutes to the palace, there will be events in the palace, embassies will come, you can't even go there to support the government, the king. So you want me to support a person who is fighting with my father? It's not going to be possible. So yeah, I hate him, and that's the word. I hate Governor Obaseki.
All right, quickly. I think I was in the victory party that was organized by Edo. The one they just concluded.
Yeah.
I think Adanso Shomole make mention of something. He said that politics is a game of number,
Sure.
and he said he will be very glad to have every other person back so that we can have a growing state, so that this state can grow. Those ideas that other political party might have, they should bring it so that we grow Edo together. He now said that the only person that they will not accept is the one that have a leprosy, quote unquote, that so that he will not contaminate the other. Do you agree with this idea of Comrade Adams Shomole? Like, you want to bring other people to this government, or you just want that not follow us fight, so you people should.
Well, I think that governance is not about sentiments.
Yeah.
Governance is about leadership, right? So I personally have the belief that a bad person yesterday can become a good person today.
Okay.
And a good person yesterday can become bad tomorrow. Right? So I think that I agree with our leaders' principle of bringing people over, even with the one with the leprosy, should join us. We can cure the leprosy. Yeah. Even the one with leprosy should join us, because we can condition them to cure that leprosy and turn them into a new leaf. You understand? So I think everybody's idea is welcome. If we want to have a progressive state, a progressive Edo, we have to bring everybody in. No matter how bad of a person you are, just imagine where we are broadcasting for today. This is self-effort. Now imagine if you have the support of individuals, government, and things like that. Imagine what you could have done.
All right. Quickly, sir.
Go ahead.
You made mention of entertainment in Edo State, that the nightlife in Edo State is zero.
Sure.
But we can see something like Victor Wifo Creative Hub. You have a creative hub. You also have a place where he gave to, I think, is it Iroko Edo and is Nollywood something. Do you think that most of his effort, that this small way don't do creative hub and all that, you think that it is not what ought to have been done? Do you have a better idea?
Of course, that's not an effort. Creating a 100 by 100 block room with some light and studio, that's not an idea. The governor of Edo State is not the governor of Benin City. We have 18 local governments. There's entertainment in every local government.
Wow.
Of course, Godwin Obaseki I call him a city mayor. He's just like a leader of a Benin City. Most of his projects is in Benin City. What happened to people in Agene?
Uromi.
What happened to people in
Ikwebe.
all these areas? You understand?
Yeah.
So, the little entertainment hub he created, that is nothing, bro. That is just is a part of his job. It's not a big deal. When we come to government, before Obaseki came, me and my friend Maleke, we had a massive plan that Adams Oshomole approved. Maleke and our team, we created what we call the entertainment village. Inside this entertainment village will be a studio, hotel, nightclub, everything that has to do with entertainment is there. We went then to locate a land around the bypass just before Obaseki left the office.
Yeah.
Before Adam Soshomole left the office.
Yes.
Obaseki was supposed to continue with this project, but because of hate of Adam Soshomole, he stopped working with us. Imagine if we started the progress of entertainment village. In this same matter, we went to visit Obasanjo, who was the grand patron. We visited the Esama. So imagine if entertainment village has actually started. We were not asking for the government to fund it. We were just asking governor, give us approval. Let's go and seek for the fund. But for good 8 years, you let the dream of a better Edo die. Do you want me to be happy with that? Knowing fully well entertainment village can create more than 1,000 jobs. Knowing fully well that the entertainment village can open doors for many Edo entertainers. We brought the platform approved by Adam Soshomole, headed by Maleke, and this dream has died for 8 years. But by the grace of God, we are going to wake it up in a few months.
Okay.
Wow.
Sir, you said you started clean Edo development and
Yes.
not Godwin Obaseki.
Of course, the records are there. I came up with an initiative called Keep Edo Clean. Everybody knows that.
Keep Edo clean.
Keep Edo clean. The idea was simple. I figured that there's so many unemployed youth in Edo State. And I said, you know what? Once every month, I will gather youth from local government, come together. We always meet over there at the Obakezua Cultural Center once a month.
Yeah.
We have trash bag. We start cleaning up around the city center. We did it for like 3 months before I moved back to America. A year or two later, I saw the governor with his team running around, taking trash. Like, look at this guy. They only did it one time. They could not maintain it. Because I believe that leadership starts with us. If you want Edo State to be clean, you have to use yourself to set the example. My brother, can you believe 2 days ago I drove around Ring Road? I was crying. There's no single trash can where person will drink water. Put
So
time for
make it
inside.
put
I've been to over 45 countries in the world.
Wow.
How can I be in a city whereby my home is the most dirty city I've been? How do you think that makes me feel? What will it cost the Commissioner of Environment to set up trash bags or trash cans around the city and put tax force? If you are seen putting trash on the floor, you get a fine.
Yeah.
Or what will it cost the state government to create a recycling program? I develop a Edo recycling system whereby if you bring this bottle of water to us, empty one,
Yeah.
we'll give you like maybe 5 naira. So imagine if you are getting paid for every single
Trash
that you bring. There will be no trash in the city because everybody knows that this is money. These are ideas that can move Edo forward. We have the Commission of Environment, the main city center. Just go there and drive to you go for yourself. Pure water everywhere, crazy people around. That's not the Edo we want. We want an Edo that people will come. They will say, this is Edo. And that's what we are working towards.
Yeah, modern.
Okay, according to your statement, sir, you said due to much hate from Godwin Obaseki towards Adam Soshomole, so he could not continue the work that Adam Soshomole is supposed to do. Okay, what do you think could be the reason for this hate?
Well, I cannot
hatred?
really speak on hate from both parties because obviously they both work together. They know what transpired. But no matter what it is, this is governance. You, me, all of us in this studio, the governor of Edo State, including the incoming governor, is working for us. Right? So no matter the hate, we have got to be able to move forward. The people that have good ideas to move Edo State forward should not be sidelined. If you have an idea, you are supposed to bring it to the table. Look at an idea I just pitched in.
Yeah.
Edo recycling system. Do you know how much this thing is worth? Imagine we go to India or China, bring a Chinese company who can make all these things and send it to make other things, but is on the streets where people are hungry and the government want to create 200,000 jobs. He's not even aware that this can create over 1,000 jobs in less than 10 days. In less than 10 days, if the government announced now, if you get 100 pounds of water bottle, we're going to pay you maybe some certain amount of money, 20,000 or 50,000. More see whether you still want trash for road.
Okay, sir. I believe you want to work with this present government.
I am working with the present government.
Already?
I want to.
Okay, now give us a countdown, a list of ideas that you have that you think it will help.
I cannot speak on behalf of my principal, Senator Monday Okpewolo and Dennis Idaho. I cannot speak on their behalf because I'm not mandated to do so. But on my own, in the next 90 days when we resume office, there will be no single youth on the street of Benin. On my own, as part of the government, working with the government, on my own effort, every single child, I'm going to set up a child protective system through my foundation, whereby any single child will not be on the street. I was coming this morning, I saw a bunch of young people sleeping on the street on Iyama. Is that the kind of a Edo state that we want? Edo no bayi. Edo that the white people will come in, they will be kneeling down. Then you come to my city, young people are sleeping on the streets. These are the same people that go into kidnapping after some time. Same people that will rob you at night. Of course.
Yes.
What do you expect of a young man who's trying to eat Mama Ebo pepper rice of the Victoria kitchen this morning and they have nothing in pocket? What would you do if you were hungry? I know what I would do. If I am hungry today, I know what I would do. I'm going to engage myself in crime. So most of the crime in our community is not caused by intention. It's caused by hunger. So once we're able to remove all these young people from the streets, we're able to get government buildings where we can relocate them to. All this crime in our city is going to stop. I can guarantee that for myself. I can also guarantee that in our city centers, we are going to have electricity. Go to GRA at night. I'm a night crawler. I move at night. Look, bro, everywhere is dark in GRA. Now imagine people that live in Igwebe. Imagine people that live in Nwonde. If our city, where the most successful people live in Nigeria, this is Etete. Look at it at night. All the solar lights, small solar lights, is individual efforts.
Yeah.
The government can actually improve the state by using our security vote every month to give us electricity. We are past the era whereby we complain about electricity. Right?
Yes.
There are Chinese companies, there are Indian companies, there are Russian companies who can come down and electrify those states and give us electricity and we pay them monthly. A powerful solar system, 2,000 watts, is not even up to 100,000 naira. And less than 100 lights, this street you will not know it. Less than 100 lights, 100 times 100, this entity, it will be like abroad. And once there's electricity, nightlife will improve. People want to do business at night.
Yeah.
People will be employed. So that's just the game. And we are coming up with a game plan that will benefit the government.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Quickly,
That's
let's
good.
move away from politics.
Sure.
Yesterday, when we were about I posted your picture on my WhatsApp.
Definitely, this one is going to go viral.
Yes.
People always want to hear what I got to say.
Yeah, I posted it on I said, what question do you want us to ask Ambassador John Osage? And somebody from diaspora said, ask him, why do people question your giving?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, any sensible person will question me. Even you will question me. How can a young man at the age of, I was 33 then, left the United States of America, the best country in the world, without any family member to move to Edo State to say, I want to start helping people? It doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense for a young person at the age of 33. Sold his house, sold his car, moved to Edo State. You say, what? I want to help my people. It's a questionable thought. No normal human being will understand where I'm coming from. But only me understand because I have a passion to help my people. That is what gives me joy. You understand? But we have been able to break that yoke over the years. We have been able to show people that consistency is there. Despite the insult, despite the questions, we are still here today. Yesterday at the Godwin Foundation, we helped 5 persons. So when you are giving in a country or in a land where even the government does not help, there's a lot of questions that's going to be asked.
There's a rumor that they say this the way Dion they do so. This the way Dion they do. I think say na help you they help. You go give them 100,000. You go abroad, go collect millions. Now so they do man and no man amo na 419. Na never no not be Dion. You don't say we know amo.
Sure.
This thing wey dey do so, you go give 5 people, you go snap their picture, you go give oyibo. How do you react to this? How does this make you feel after you know that this thing na passion, you sell your car, do everything?
It actually makes me feel good. It
Eh?
makes me feel good that people see that we are able to help people and help ourselves. Currently, we have about 20 staffs at the Godwin Foundation.
20 staff.
Making less than 100,000 every month. If nobody clap for me, I will clap for myself.
Hey.
I will ginger myself.
We'll go and confirm that.
Go and confirm.
We'll verify.
So if nobody ginger me, bro,
Ginger
a
yourself.
young man who came up with an idea that is actually working, people are working for him. I think one of my staff is meeting me here soon. People are working for him. I'm able to use my collective idea to seek for support to better my people. If you are hating on that, let every single person who don't like what I'm doing create the same initiative and help as much people as I do.
Yeah.
There will be no more suffering. If you help one person, he help one person, I help one person, everybody not okay now.
That's so.
So let everybody who hate our work do exactly the same thing I do and do it better than me. So once you start doing it better, then I can say, okay, I'm doing something wrong. You go and do it. There are I don't want to mention names. There are people who try to imitate me. Where are they today? Some of them are run out of the states, moved to different countries. They are broadcasting online. That's not the come on ground and do the talk and do the work. Can't call yourself anybody can be a social media warrior, a social media hero. It takes a real hero to be on ground to make the change.
Grassroots.
Of course.
Sir, it's clear that the government are not supporting you. So my question is, where is the fund coming from? Like, you're paying hundreds of stars and all that. So where are you getting the fund from? Or are you just, or are they people?
Hype man go say, where you for the see money
Where
they
you
use?
for the see money they use, paying hundreds
Who
of
are your
staff.
major
So
sponsors?
it's a good question, and a lot of people don't understand the power of social media, right? Social media is a great tool for every one of us. With when I started Random Act of Kindness, I just started by giving people 5,000, 10,000 naira. I'll see person. All this thing they have for social media. I'm the founder. All this giveaway that people are doing, I funded it, and every adult person should be proud of me for creating an idea that changed our country. Every single day, one person is being helped. Frank, this is my idea. So I figured that on social media, there are so many persons who are passionate about giving.
Yeah.
Before I came into Edo State, to give person 5,000, you go dey fear say, me they go use and do juju.
Yeah.
But I broke that yoke. I broke that yoke of giving. And people started saying that, look, we can actually help people. And do you know that 99% of people that support me are people I met online? So my idea is easy. I have somebody that needs maybe 200,000 to set up a business. We bring you online. You tell us your story. We have people watching. Somebody will say, okay, I'll give you 10, 20, 30. Before 10, 20 minutes, we have raised money and we'll bring the person back, take your money. So if peradventure, after we do our giving, somebody else comes to say, I will love what you guys are doing. 50K, 20K, 10K. We got to eat. We are working. We are paying. My building in Uwelu is 40 rooms. The building I'm using for my non-profit, number 1, Osazowa Street off Uwelu, where I have my free school, is 40 rooms. So imagine if I rent each room for 10,000 naira a month. So imagine the resources I could be getting. But I know there was a need in the community. I know that it will pay me more to give than to receive. That is why we have dedicated that building to go. You can go there and verify and see what's happening there every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hundreds of women are seated. I have a data of over 10,000 women in Edo State. Does the government of Edo State today have it? Since we have been doing our foundation, everybody that comes to our office, name, address, phone number, local government you come from, what brought you to our office, we have a data of over 10,000 women.
Edo State citizens.
Yes, that are living in Edo State. Can Godwin Obaseki administration today boast and show us that this is a data of 10,000 women in Edo State? It's not possible. So we are set up to make a big change in Edo State. We'll continue to do our best.
Okay, sir. I know say nothing where, for example, if you want light fire now, you must pass through stress and all that. So we would like to know your challenges so far in building this foundation.
Well, for me, I don't think there's been any challenge because at the end of the day, I already made myself before I went into charity. So for me, it's not a challenge. I'm doing it from the bottom of my heart. So once you are doing something passionate, I don't think any stress you see, you don't see as a challenge. I was 23 years old when I bought my house in America.
Wow.
My mom, my younger ones, my nephew, my niece, everybody live in America. So I don't see any kind of challenge. Challenge cannot be where somebody doesn't like me, somebody is talking to me on social media, somebody is trying to black me. That's not a challenge. That's a normal lifestyle for me because it comes with success. Once you are a successful person, you have to expect that. Now, only man go away rap that they throw stone. I mean, if I was just a regular citizen who come to Edo State from America, spend 2 months at Protea Hotel, have a big Benz, and a lot of people will see me different.
That's
I mean, I can
true.
afford it, but
Yes.
believe me or
So
not,
they
if you
do
go
two
outside,
some.
if you go outside now, you see the vehicle that brought me. I took a taxi.
Wow.
A taxi brought me here, one of those outside small car.
Yes.
But I can afford to have a Range Rover. I can afford to have I have a security team. But sometimes it's not needed.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
So I don't see, to answer your question, I don't see little bumps as a challenge. I see it as an empowerment because I always like to prove people say they're not rich. You understand?
Okay.
So if you come to me as a challenge, I will make sure to show you. Say no level. So that's it, bro.
So there is a saying that so every successful man, there is a strong woman backing him
Sure,
up. So
sure.
are you married or you were once married?
Well, it's
you
a
are
good question.
divorcing?
I mean, everything is online. When I moved from America, I got married to a Benin woman here in Benin City. I didn't know that it was for visa purposes. So after a few years of marriage, they kind of set me up, ran away from Benin City just to move to Canada. But we thank God for life. I am not currently married, but I am going to get married very soon to another Benin princess. Nwala Nwakpobome.
Hey!
Benin princess.
Yes, so we need to the
Too
world.
soft. So I'm not married right
Okay.
now,
All right.
but I'm working on something beautiful. Life is full of experiences and challenges. I don't regret. My ex, married to my ex, definitely is an eye opening for me
Yeah.
to know the kind of woman I want in my life.
Yeah.
But the real question is, if you, as a woman or as a man, you don't want to be a Papa Gio, you don't need to marry a Mama Gio.
Of
So for
course.
me, I've learned that in a relationship, I have to marry to a woman who is as passionate as me, who love the things I do, so we can work together as a team.
Yeah.
So I cannot say I love entertainment, I love nightlife, and go and marry somebody that is in church every night. There's going to be a problem.
No,
So
it's
I've
true.
learned my lesson, and congratulations to my upcoming wife.
All right.
Yeah.
But sir,
Peace.
you just said something. You said you got married to a Benin woman.
Sure.
If it was someone else, they will say, since I don't fair marry a Benin woman and she showed me shege, so let me go
Yes.
for that tribe.
Mhm.
So why are you still wanting to get married to that same Benin woman?
again.
Well,
I want to know.
Well, I don't really think that relationship is based on your culture or where you are from. I think every relationship is based on understanding.
Yes.
All right. I've dated American, I've dated Chinese, I've lived abroad all my life. I moved when I was 17. So I've been around. All right. If you want me to be honest, some of the best women I've dated are the American woman. The American woman can become enemy to the dad and the mom because of you.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
For
But-
abroad.
Yes. An American woman can have your back more than anybody else.
Wow.
They will put you first. But let's be sincere now. Some of us who did Nigeria, now they see some boys or control American woman come from America.
Yes.
That's love. Once they believe in you, they believe in you. Right? But I am a traditionalist. Many of you may not know I am the Uzoya of Okalo, Igwe and local government. There are only two Uzoya in Edo State. Francis Indegbeneki, who is also a politician, is the Uzoya of Esaland. I am the Uzoya of Okalo, Igwe and local government. I'm also the chief Omeroha of Imo State.
These are the things we don't know before.
But there's no need, these are just titles. It doesn't define who you are. You can be a chief and not making an impact. What does it? All right? Apart from that, I have a PhD in counseling from a reputable university in Atlanta, Georgia. Right? So we have all these achievements. I am a patron to Nigerian Peace Corps. I am the patron to Nigerian Association of Students.
Okay.
We have so many qualifications, but all this doesn't define me. But what defines me is the impact that we are creating in the community,
Yes.
the change we want to see, and that's what we stand by.
All right. Thank you so much. So far, so good. There are other social vices, social menace that is eating down, especially Edo State youth. You see a young boy of 22 years. They'll say, where they say it out there. You see a boy of this is say see and your lane polo no dey fit the neck,
Yeah.
and you see some people they won't want to come to Edo State once it is Christmas. How have you been able to contribute to your own quota? Because I feel you are a kind of person, you are a social crusader. A lot of people knows you, and a lot of people believe on what you stand for, what you represent. How have you been able to at least give Edo people that encouragement or that idea to at least we cannot totally eradicate cultism in Edo State. But what have you been doing as somebody that is in forefront, want to see Edo State great? Because if you are taking people out of the street, you are feeding them and they are into cultism. If you are taking people out of the street, you are doing that, you are doing this, you are creating job, and they are into drug abuse.
Sure. Thank you so much for your question. It's a good question. And look at this, bro. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. If you're idle, the next thing you're going to be thinking is, what can I do? Now, let's take it back. Let's imagine you have a job that you have to go 10 hours a day. For example, yourself. After you get home, you are tired and getting ready for the next day. So part of the cultisms and crime in Edo State is based on unemployment. And what I did to cut down unemployment, for those of you who know me, the Heritage Center inside the Obaseki Cultural Center, I owned it. When I came from America and I found out that a lot of entertainers in Edo State always hang out under the Ebelebo tree inside the cultural center. They did not have a center. Behind the cultural center there, I created an event center called the Heritage. On the side was a car wash. That place employed over 40 persons.
Wow.
Victor Waifo, Akabama, Influence Akaba, Esther Dokbayi, Akobe, all these guys, Sandoka, Ebony, you can go and verify. All these people used my center for their different programs. People were working.
Okay, those live on stage.
Live on stage. I was one of the founders of Live on Stage because I brought my entertainment idea to Edo State to help uplift my people. Right? Guess what happened? Godwin Obaseki closed down the Obaseki Cultural Center, and it has been closed down for 8 years to date. At some point, they used it for a bus park. Do you want me to be happy? A place I created to empower youths. A place I invested over 20 million naira 8 years ago. Brought speakers, brought everything from America. The governor closed it down. It's a good idea that they closed it down. Right? But closing it down and not using it, do you want me to be happy about that? So now imagine in those 8 years, how much jobs we could have created. Imagine using the Obaseki Cultural Center as Edo Cinema, where we can showcase Edo films. Imagine using the building at Edo, the left building as a Edo event center. Imagine creating a children park on the other side of the road where they have big land by the post office. But the building right now is a high, so it's closed up. Do you want me to be happy? For somebody that promotes heritage, can we create little stores inside the cultural center where people can sell art and culture? Do you know how much revenue we can generate from the cultural center? Do you know how many youths who are talented? Do you know that the guy that make this, do you know that he has other different arts that he can showcase there? Right across from the Oba Palace.
Yeah.
We have visitors coming from around the world. They can come in there to shop.
Yes.
So now people will you go say I hate governor.
They just come back from palace, they go
You
there,
don't
go
enter
just be
there now.
like Catholic people they do and you go buy
That's what it be
rosary.
now for all over the world. I don't go King Palace for Japan. I don't go there. I don't go King Palace for Norway. I don't go King Palace for London. If you go there, just buy it. You will see everything that has to do with culture. Do you know how many people can benefit from this? So those are things I've done that created employment in the state that could have cut down on cultism. Because the only key to stop cultism in Edo State is employment. You tell person they make 100,000, make go carry gun. When you say in the next 2 weeks, money go to your account. You go say, my Baba, no now. So we have to join hands together to create more employment after this failed system of government has left. So my brother, my people who watch me for us, men are reasoning with me. A young man came from America, created an event center. They kicked me out of the event center inside the Obaseki Cultural Center called the Heritage. Now the government want to use the place till today, 8 years later, they have not used it. My money I invested went to waste. Do you want me to be happy about that? No, of course I cannot be happy.
If you check properly, it's like most of the things Godwin Obaseki kick against were things related to entertainment. So can you say he's not a lover of entertainment?
Isn't that obvious? Come on, that is obvious. That is obvious. Recently, we found out that Rima came to Edo State. Big shout out to you, Rima, for making Edo proud. Rima came to Edo State based on politics. So imagine Edo State governor creating an idea to showcase Edo entertainers. I'll tell you guys a story briefly. Just imagine the governor created a platform for Edo entertainers. Do you know that the Edo indigenous musicians contribute a lot to the development of Edo State? Many of you don't know, I am the diaspora director of PMAN, Performing Musician Association of Nigeria. I am the diaspora director, right? Many years ago, I met a young boy on the streets. His name is Razali Samuel Agbogun. He's a disabled boy who came to my office at the Godwin Foundation just for food.
Razali, he's a rapper.
Yes. If you go online, you will see it. Now, I picked this boy up from the street, gave him a shelter behind the Ogbe Stadium, rented a place for him, cut his hair, medical bill, and let him perform every weekend on my stage at the Cultural Center. People like Oligbese can be my witness. People like Maleke can be my witness. I kept training this boy, even took him to the studio, did a short music video for him. On one lucky day, while they were doing their Alagi Summit, what they call their Alagoda, they have not done any project in years, they wasting those state resources. While they were doing their Alagi Summit, the guy had an opportunity to perform in front of the governor with a disabled,
Yes.
He performed the song I wrote for him. He performed the song I have been promoting for him. Long story short, the governor pledged to give him 10 million naira and make him the face of Alagudaro. Fast forward, when they find out that this guy is from the Onosagi Gospel Foundation, they didn't want to pay the money. It took the governor 6 months to give that guy the money. Somebody that was living with me, I had to start doing Facebook publication. Later, they now called the guy to the government house, gave the guy the 10 million naira. You know, the sad thing is, for a young boy that stayed with me for over 2 years, they went to bring a management from Lagos, gave the management the money to manage Razali. And now, today, Razali is back on the streets.
Yes.
After 10 million. So imagine if they are giving a Godwin Foundation the opportunity to continue to help the young man. What we could have done. And you want me to be happy with that kind of government?
Wait, that money did not get to Razali. They gave the money to a management.
When they did was, they went to get an apartment inside GRA, started doing shows before the 10 million was gone. Razali is back on the street, and he sent me a message 2 days ago.
See, Pafa, I never
no wonder.
He said, give me another chance.
No wonder with the rumor they go around say they're not giving him 10 million.
No, they gave the money to the management to manage him, do a music video for him. Do you know what I could have done with 10 million for Razali? For 2 years that he was living with me, I did not spend 2 million.
But sir, you were the one managing him now.
I was managing him, but before they gave him the 10 million, they cut me off because they hate me.
Okay.
I was the one that was managing him, take him to the studio, do everything for him, give him on the stage. All the videos are there. I can send you guys some later. So when it was time to give Razali 10 million, they went to bring their friend from Lagos to start managing Razali, and today that project is a failure.
Wow.
So should I be happy about that kind of government? Look at all the things I've told you now that they have failed me in.
Quickly, we're talking about Razali. I took Razali to a show last 2 weeks at Upper Lawani.
Thank you.
He's my friend. We are very close. Sometimes if I want to mimic him, I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for person where they give 10 million. Go call it like say, Rogo, if you know what's happened. Don't say Razali is very hyper.
I love him so much.
Yes, he's hyper. Despite
and we are willing to give him a different second chance.
Yeah.
To come and work with the new government.
Yeah.
He is the face of Edo. We need people like Razali to show the world that there's talent even in disability.
Yes.
That's why I believed in him.
Yes, ability in disability.
He's so good. I love his energy. That's his dream. If you see when he's singing, already sing self, he even make the guy one stand, walk out by himself. Because he's so passionate about it. That's why I love them. But they will kill that young boy's dream because of hate of Genosage, because Genosage is always speaking the truth.
All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MC Rogo. As I've told you before, you know say this English, it's hard to speak on sometimes. As I tell you now before, now here now therefore they see original, the authentic. Now, Ambassador John Osage na dey here, so they tell you as it take there for a heart. As even they talk say, it be like say he want cry because now person will be like say he want see Edo State grow. He want make the state grow. Me want make the state grow. Not be this one. I be wanting where they talk since say. If this government want to do something, they can't go Lagos, go bring somebody. We don't want that. We need indigenous,
Not anymore.
somebody that is deeply rooted.
Of course, we work in Edo, we keep the money in Edo,
Yeah.
we spend the money in Edo.
Yeah, I want to say I love you so much for your
Love you too.
intellectual sagacity
Thank you.
mixed with common sense and your ruggedity. Of recent, quickly, I saw you on a blog in Edo State. I
Yeah.
think it will be my last question. I wait till be that whether I would dogu. I think I don't know. You have issue with that, but when I was reading down the comments, somebody said, "John never see get sense."
Yeah.
I said, when they have, I said, "I don't be this smart, be." So I say, "How do you feel?" Because most 95% of people doing live video in Edo State. What are you doing to saturate that center? You understand?
Yeah.
Because the rate of abuse is too much.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have common sense, and a lot of people don't know how to use the law. So recently, I achieved my security license as a private investigator. I am going to work tirelessly. Those persons in UK, all that part of Europe, we have the contact to embassy. It not be like Nigeria where they call police. We are going to write petition to every one of them. We have started this morning. If you go on my page, you'll see a petition I did to the UK this morning, right? We are going to stop them. This new government is not going to be like that. We are going to have a commissioner of diaspora who control things for us. We are going to be able to have meetings to stop all this crap. So be rest assured that a new Edo has risen, and we are going to do everything possible to make Edo beautiful.
Okay, sir. Quickly tell us your social media handles,
Yes.
just in case people want to contact you, and also your foundation,
Your Instagram, the
All
address.
right,
social media
lovers
handle.
of good things, thank you. My name, once again, is Ambassador Dion Osage. You can find me on Facebook, AMB Dion Osage, DION. You can find me on Instagram at Dr. Cado, DRO.CADO. And my nonprofit is a God-sent foundation. To make it easy, just Google my name, Dion Osage. You'll see all the link over there. Thank you.
Your foundation, where is it located in Benin City?
Number 1, Osazoa Street off Uwelu Road, but our headquarters is in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. In case of somebody want to reach you, somebody not there on social media, is there any phone number? Maybe somebody don't born and they don't throw away picking for one place, then they found one help, picking like they need urgent somebody, get number where they'll fit call.
Yes, we have an emergency number, but I don't have it offered. Is it okay? I'm looking for my phone.
Yeah, you can look at it from your phone. You can look at it from your
You
phone.
beat me.
No, we not beat you. We love
But
what you are doing.
even if you not fit square reach am, if you just reach Edo Online TV.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Understand?
Reach Edo
Just
Online
reach Edo Online
but,
TV.
the number is right here. Our direct office line 080 791 46554. 080 791 46554 is our office line. If you have any issue that has to do with child abuse, empowerment, you need support, medicals. Bro, do you know that there are so many women and children inside UBTH right now being held up for months?
Yeah.
Is that the kind of a
Because
dose
of
that
no
we want?
payment.
Do you know how many people are free from UBTH that being held after a government hospital? After they don't treat you, they will hold you for 3-4 months
Because they not get money
because
to
they
take
can't
pay.
pay the fees.
Mm.
That's not the kind of a dose that we want.
They are not landlord and landladies.
You understand? So
All
we have
right.
a lot of work to do, guys.
All right, thank
Okay.
you so much on this episode. It was sponsored by
Osas
Osas
Vision.
Sure.
Yeah, it is a music record label where you go, you have talent, you want to sing, and you want them to do it for you for free. Just tell them, say you are from Edo Online TV. They record your song. Who knows? Shall it pop in a WhatsApp night table? Today, he's an international artist.
Sure.
And these are one of the things that our guests today stand for in Edo State, promoting our own, promoting culture, bringing Edo State and putting Edo State on the map. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Rogold, aka Milligram. I want to say thank you so much. Make sure you comment, you like, and comment respectfully. Oba Atokpe.
Yes, sir.